That is a nice trout. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I've had the itch all week to come try a brand new area, so come and join me as I break down how I like to do this. Let's get at it. So currently we are fishing dead low tide. Not ideal, but at least we're going to be fishing with a pushing tide, which will be nice. I'm going to be fishing these mangrove islands, and yeah, just going to fish fast in the morning, see if I can bump into a couple fish. And then once we start finding some fish, we'll slow down and see if we can milk an area. Made a move. Reverse fishing, just was too shallow. Not that I think there wouldn't be fish there, but it's going to be extremely difficult to sneak up on them, especially with the trolling motor. So I moved to an area of water that is much deeper next to the bank, and some docks, some riprap. Should have all the right ingredients to hold some fish. Hey! Little guy, but there he is. Oh, I got trout. Yeah, it's a little chunky trout. Alright, there's our first decent fish of the morning. Trout love sitting if there's a nice deep drop off with docks. A little bit of bait on the end. Trout love sitting there. Unfortunately for the trout, you typically have to fish much slower. So if I was trying to fish this fluke for snook and redfish, ooh, there he is. Snook and redfish, I'd be fishing much quicker. Made a move. Got those couple little trout and that one itty bitty snook. Nothing really to write home about. I'm gonna switch over to fishing a little bit more mangroves. There's a nice inlet here with a channel with a little bit of deeper water to work this edge. I also switched over to the handy dandy Mr. Gulp shrimp. And yeah, I'm gonna see if it'll get it done. Just needed a little bit more of a confidence boost, so we'll see if this will do it. Okay. First snook of the morning, nice. That is a nice trout. Oh, quick release. So what we have here is a incoming current. We have a very patchy bottom, which is nice. So we have these little potholes all over the place. So we got sand spots and then grass. I'm just fan casting over this big old flat. Definitely started moving a little bit on the quicker side to begin with, and then slowed down once I started bumping a couple fish. I saw 2 or 3 snook take off right on the edge of these light spots. So switched over to the swim bait, and now just fan casting. I got that snook pretty quickly, and then I just lost that big old trout here right at the boat. I'm gonna continue doing this, but definitely one of my keys for exploring new areas is just moving quickly. I mean, you're going to have to cover a lot of water to bump into these fish. Also, keeping your eyes peeled on what other people are doing, or just seeing fish that you're bumping is also very helpful. A lot of these exploratory trips I do for new areas, I end up fishing so quickly that I bump fish, but when I do see them holding onto specific pieces of structure, I do make marks. Then I can come back the next time and be more stealthy and approach it the proper way. So comment down below. I'm very curious to see, are you guys interested in fishing new areas, or do you like going to the good old honey holes that you guys have already figured out? Personally, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, I like variety. I hate mundane, very repeatable stuff. A lot of this inshore fishing, fish tend to like the same type of structure. I like to push my limits and find new areas to fish. So I'll be very curious to see what you guys say down below in the comments. I'm going to quit blabbing, see if I can find another trout like that, because that was pretty sick. I haven't caught a trout that size in a while. Oh, that flounder? Oh, dang it. Wow. Oh, flounder. That's now the third one I've caught. That's so freaking random. Obviously not, because I've caught 3 of them. Alright, well, this is probably the last stop of the day. That residential canal I just fished. I don't know if it'll make it to the video or not, but just fished a residential canal, and it looked phenomenal. That whole area though has just been as dead as a dodo. So instead of being stubborn trying to grind it out over there, I came back to where I sold a couple snook, caught one, and had a couple of trout as well. Now I'm just going to working in the opposite direction. There seems to be a bigger area, so I'm going to try and expand upon it. I've never had very good luck refishing areas after I fished them once. I'm going to try and avoid doing that, but hopefully get a couple more fish. The wind has changed 180. There's a cold front coming through the next couple days. Every time I've had this happen, the fish typically just shut down, and that's could be why I'm not getting a whole lot of bites anymore. Nice. Little trout.
There's a nice trout. There's a nice one. There's a nice funnel trout. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna wrap it up for the day here. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me. So I've salvaged the day in the end. I should have quit being stubborn way earlier and come and fish the flats outside where I caught the trout and the snook earlier. I wanted to go fish in the backcountry, and the fish obviously weren't staged up there. Don't leave fish to go find fish, like my dad always says. So as far as tackling new areas, my tips would be spend time looking at Google Maps, identify a couple areas that look good to you, and then go check them out. 2 is fish quickly. Use moving baits, and especially if you're fishing shallow, you can really see if you're bumping fish, and then just make marks if it's on structure, and then the next time you come back, you'll be able to try to fish a little bit more thoroughly. But in any case, if you guys made it to this part of the video, I appreciate the living heck out of you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya. Cheers. Bye.